Hello, friend. Today we're looking into a nice and relaxing game called Terra Nil, developed by Free Lives and published by Devolver Digital. In short, the game is about making a wasteland come back to life by simply using ecological machines that turn waste dirt into soil, that then you have to water to turn into grass, and vice versa, until you have a nice and lush environment. I think it's a cool game. It's a cool game. Of course, I could talk about every nook and cranny about the game, but I will simply just talk about the basics because I would love for you to experience and explore the game on your own. Some quick information that you can read off the website itself is that they're actually donating 8% of Steam profits to the Endangerment Wildlife Trust, which I think is extremely based. I mean, wow. So not only are you saving the planet in game, but also out game. That was. I'm sorry. There are three difficulties: gardener, ecologist, and engineer. I am going to be playing ecologist difficulty for the sake of this video, but you can play on any difficulty you want. Now let's look into the game. You start with your basic apocalyptic burn down wasteland. You start off by placing turbines on rocks, and then you can connect up to 6 things to it: the dirt maker, the fountain, whatever this is, a fume tower, and much more. You start the game by creating dirt that you can water and grow grass on, before creating biomes. You have 3 biomes in the first level: wetlands, forest, and finbows. The goal of this level is just to learn how things work. You also have a tropical level, polar level, and continental level, which honestly is pretty hard. The tropical level introduces new things, the obvious new biome toys, but that's to be expected. I am talking about railways. It's fun, it gets you thinking. Anyway, you get introduced to a mineralizer, which is just a clutch item in any scenario they put it in. They can make an alien level and put this thing in it, and it would instantly be a lot of fun to play, and easy to finish. Oh, they also added Sandbank, but I never used it, so I don't know. The polar level. It introduces snow, which I never expected out of this game. Also, the biome is so picky and hard to balance, especially tundra. Or maybe I'm just bad at the game. Either way, you are introduced to polluted snow and fissures, which you just explode, and now you're playing with lava instead of water, which is cool. Spoiler, it turns all into rocks, and pretty much anything you build melts the snow. It's a fun level, but hard to balance and sometimes a bit tweaky, having to change the temperature all the time. If you want to go for 100%, that is. One thing that I forgot to mention is that you can also observe animals. It's basically you build an observatory and then you can scan your surroundings and find new animals. It's a cool mechanic. It brings, of course, life to the game, but overall, I think there's a lot of things to do even when you finish the game. Continental. This level might be one of the hardest, most complex, and really fun to play levels. It's your average post-apocalyptic scene, rundown buildings, only to be full of greenery and lush environments. Though I do have to agree on the meme, this is so beautiful. The graphic and art style of the game is just so good. Props to the devs. Now to the level. You are yet again met with 4 biomes that you are supposed to fill up, though this one is the easiest, simply because the game just lets you finish it one way or another. Since it is fully underwater, you are supposed to build the land yourself. But once you get enough land and start to get comfortable, the world collapses and you are met with a radioactive demise. Psych! Sunflower field! You take care of the radioactivity first though, and then you get the lines that connect your own, instead of these stupid floating things. After you finish the game, you also get bonus levels, but those are just challenges, and are required for 100%. I won't talk much about them, so enjoy some shots from each bonus map. So, in the end, what is the point of this video? Obviously, it's a review, but I just really like the game and I've played it a lot when it was a demo. This is more of a poor love letter to the devs. I don't know how to show love, but I know how to appreciate things. If you managed to sit through this and listen to my voice though, thank you. I'd appreciate if you subscribe. I would appreciate a like or maybe a comment. We could have a chat about the game or something else. But really do support the devs. They did a really good job creating a relaxing game about fixing the bad things. And they also didn't add a battle pass on the really. Now, a little letter to the developers, and maybe a conversation starter, as to what I think would be cool to see in the near future or the next update. Of course, I don't expect the devs to see this, but it is worth to chat about. I was thinking that maybe an alien planet would be cool, like you landing in a crater and that being your only source of energy before you start to build foundations or start building power lines. Of course, the details can vary. The grass can be purple for all I care and the water can be yellow. Or maybe we could see something like hills in the game. I mean hills, not the small things in the first level. But I don't know how that would work in the game. Let me know.